we go.
Lady Luck smiled today. Let's dance. Take your shot. Time to strike.
Cut him down.
Lady Luck smiled today. Not leaving you behind. Lady like smile today.
Maximum damage.
The dance begins. Flames break. Swiftly now. Get up. Take your shot.
Here we go.
Lady like smile. Not today. Try me. Ready to evade. Let me flow. Ready to evade. Henry! Careful now.
My turn. Here we go.
Let's play. Here's your card. Not today. to strike.
For now. Ready to strike. Here we go.
Let's go. Blades shine. Careful now.
You're outmatched.
Lady Luck smart.
Let's go.
Here's your gun.
Last ditch effort.
Today,
Well, turns out this Neverin wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this is what we're fighting for.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
And one false.
for about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Minoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58 when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Minoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station?
Not too high, but yeah. Oh, right.
No.
And just as fun.
Oh, my husband was obsessed with the...
Your oldest friend is a jester?
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustave would have loved that.
Why?
Because we don't get to enjoy...
How come Minoko lives so far from the other
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestra.
a lost jet?
Yeah. That and he,
That was
yeah.
you were thinking
I'm not just her.
one.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
you were thinking
I'm not just
one.
Yeah.
She reminds me of someone.
You mean CL?
No, Mal.
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait.
You're the one who says all...
Oh well.
Right, so...
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso. You're
Yep.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskid?
You're just a big ball of...
That's why.
How far...
Not too hard. Oh, right.
No.
And just as...
Oh, my husband.
You seem less stressed than...
Is that your conclusion?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than...
Well, it's...
Says the mysterious stranger.
Then consider this my attempt to be less...
Oh.
I'll trade you. A story for a story.
Well, there are stories, and then there are... You first, then.
Something unusual, then?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. No. Tell me something dark. And
Ooh, going straight...
if we're going to,
Story for a story.
we'll see. How far up the mountain?
Not too high. Oh, right.
No.
And just as...
Oh, my husband.
Your oldest...
Yes.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why?
Because we don't get to... Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them?
That's a terrible way to ask questions.
Given the circumstances, I think...
Alliances are usually give and take. Trust goes both ways.
All right, then. As a jet...
No need.
Well, aren't you a quick...
But I appreciate the gesture.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. I'll answer 3 questions.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit...
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing...
I think it's reasonable.
All right.
How come Minoko lives so far from
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land.
the lost?
Yeah.
How come
Minoko's a...
the lost jet?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How come
Minoko's...
they're lost?
Yeah.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Hey,
Hey. It's fine. I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. But what I needed,
What do you mean?
When I'm tired, I use the pain. I use the fear.
Moaning.
I can almost feel them beside me. Especially when I use chroma.
You feel...
Yeah,
I'd like to feel him with me too.
you have an affinity for chroma too.
How do you...
I don't want to know a secret. Don't tell anyone else I said.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just... we're...
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there. At the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
How far to Minoko Station?
With SQA? No, should be quick.